When it comes to my marriage, it's something that I am going to defend at all costs because leave him out of it. I'm on the show, and if you have an issue with me, that's fine, but I don't understand why women always have to bring up someone's husband. And especially when you ain't got one for me to talk about.
And after everything we've just unpacked, it's clear Jennifer and Christian are no longer staying quiet. They've had enough of being misunderstood, judged, and thrown under the bus, especially by someone who claims to stand for love, unity, and faith. They've drawn the line, and they're calling out the double standards not only from Shaunie O'Neal, but from the entire environment that keeps painting them as the villains when all they've ever tried to do was protect their relationship. Let's start with what's really bothering people: how Shaunie, who holds the image of a first lady and spiritual figure, continues to shade Jennifer's relationship while preaching support and grace. How do you sit in church every week, talking about faith, love, and support, but then roll your eyes the second someone you don't like finds happiness? That's the contradiction Jennifer couldn't ignore anymore. And honestly, she shouldn't have to. When Jennifer and Christian announced their wedding in Paris, it wasn't about proving anything to anyone. It was about celebrating love, something most people would be happy to witness. But instead of offering kind words or even a respectful no, Shaunie made her feelings known with a side eye, a smirk, and a clear vibe that screamed disapproval.
As that person, I got married in my previous relationship thinking that it was going to fix things and that, he's going to change this because we got married, or he's going to act differently because we got married. That is not true. It's not realistic. And it's not my job to fix those things about the person that I'm married to.
She didn't have to say much. Her body language did it all. And Jennifer saw it. Loud and clear. That's when things shifted. Jennifer and Christian finally spoke out and gave everyone the truth they've been sitting on for too long. They said, enough is enough.
This test was our wedding. We didn't know if we were gonna make it to Paris to get married.
Jennifer calmly called out the hypocrisy: how someone can claim to support marriage and relationships but mock someone else's love because it doesn't fit their narrative or circle of approval. She didn't scream. She didn't throw shade. She just pointed out the facts. And then Christian stepped in. He didn't just back up his wife, he stood up and spoke with power. This wasn't just about TV drama or who got invited to a wedding. It was about respect. Christian made it clear, love doesn't need validation from people who don't show support. He said if Shaunie had actually shown up at their wedding, his first reaction would have been, "Why are you here?" Not to be rude, but because everything she had done up to that point made it clear she didn't want to be part of their journey. And honestly, that's fair.
The thing about me is I tell my story, and I've been telling my story. The convicted felon stuff is not breaking news to the internet. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but don't bring my kids in this. They poked the bear, now I'm up.
This man is standing up for his marriage, not to gain followers, not for drama, but because he's tired of watching his wife be made out to be the problem while others get away with subtle digs and shady behavior. And he wasn't done there. Christian looked at Evelyn too and called out what so many fans have been thinking for years: Evelyn's loyalty isn't based on truth or fairness. It's based on who she's aligned with. Who holds power? Who keeps her close to the spotlight? That's where her loyalty lies. And let's not forget that moment when Evelyn said Shaunie doesn't bless Jennifer's relationship like Jennifer needs anyone's approval to love who she loves. Why would Jennifer want a blessing from someone who can't even be genuinely happy for her? It wasn't just about the group dynamics anymore. It became about how this entire setup was working against Jennifer behind the scenes too. Jennifer and Christian didn't stop at calling out the people, they went further and called out the production. According to them, certain cast members, especially Evelyn, are being protected. They said there were scenes where Evelyn crossed major lines that should never be blurred, especially not in reality TV.
Hard for me at first, but I was like, this is what I chose, and I have to man up and understand that no matter what I do, the age difference, no matter what I do, good or bad, right or wrong, people have something to say.
She reportedly spoke about Jennifer's late aunt in a way that was cruel and deeply personal. But when the episodes aired, That part was edited out, softened, or chopped altogether. Meanwhile, every time Jennifer claps back or defends herself, it's aired in full to keep the same tired Jennifer is the angry one narrative going. Christian said they have the receipts, screenshots, scripts, everything to show that what viewers are seeing on screen isn't the full story. It's carefully filtered to make some people look clean and others look messy. And if that's true, that's not just shady. That's a serious problem. Christian made it clear he's not in this for TV politics. He's not trying to play the game to stay liked or edited nicely. His mission is clear: defend his wife, protect his peace, and call out anyone who plays with his family. He said flat out, "I'm not like y'all. I'm not built for fake friendships or drama. If you come for my wife, I'm coming for your whole storyline." And honestly, that's the kind of love and loyalty you don't see often on reality TV. This isn't just drama for views anymore, this is real life. This is a man standing up for the woman he loves and refusing to let anyone on camera or behind the scenes disrespect what they've built together. And now, we're left with one big question. Was Jennifer and Christian wrong for finally speaking out and defending themselves? Or was Shaunie wrong for throwing judgment while hiding behind grace and status? That's where you come in. Let us know in the comments what you think about all this. Are Jennifer and Christian finally standing in their truth? Or are things being blown out of proportion? Do you believe the editing plays a role in how these cast members are portrayed? And do you think Shaunie's attitude toward Jennifer's relationship says more about her than it does about Jen? This is your space to sound off, share your opinion, and be part of the conversation. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. That means you're invested in the truth and not just the headlines. Go ahead and hit that like button to support this content, because trust there's more to come. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss the next episode. We're digging into the stories the cameras only half show, the truth behind the edits, and the people who refuse to be silenced. So after everything we've seen unfold, one thing is clear: Jennifer and Christian are no longer keeping quiet. They've been patient, respectful, and tried to keep the peace for a long time. But now, they're done letting others twist the narrative, especially when it comes to their love and commitment. What started as a simple disagreement turned into a full-blown situation, with shady looks, judgmental comments, and behind-the-scenes edits that seem to favor certain people over others. And for Jennifer, that's not just frustrating, it's personal. She's been trying to celebrate her relationship, but instead of support, she's been met with rolled eyes, fake smiles, and comments that question why she even shows up. Let's be honest, she's not showing up to argue. She's showing up to defend what matters to her. And Christian? He's not letting anyone come for his wife without answering back. His words were clear: if you don't come with genuine love and support, then your opinion doesn't matter. He didn't speak with anger, he spoke with truth, and that truth hit hard. Shaunie, who holds herself as a woman of faith and the voice of reason, is being called out for what Jennifer says is pure contradiction. How can someone who praises unity on Sundays turn around and criticize someone else's marriage on Monday? Jennifer's not being messy, she's calling it what it is. And honestly, it's a question a lot of people are now asking. Then there's Evelyn, who always seems to side with whoever holds the most power in the room. Jennifer and Christian made it clear Evelyn's not being real, she's being loyal to status, not truth. And that comment about Shaunie not blessing the relationship? That's not love. That's control. Jennifer never asked for anyone's blessing. All she wants is peace. And let's not forget the issue with the show's production. Jennifer and Christian claim that when things get too messy, like Evelyn allegedly making hurtful comments about Jennifer's late aunt, those moments get edited or blurred. Meanwhile, anything Jennifer says is aired fully, keeping her painted as the problem. If that's true, it's not just unfair, it's damaging. It shows favoritism, plain and simple. But now the masks are coming off. Jennifer and Christian are standing 10 toes down, telling their side without sugarcoating it. They're not here for drama, they're here for respect. And when you've worked hard to build a relationship, especially under public pressure, you shouldn't have to defend it to people who've never shown you love in the first place. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Was Jennifer out of line for clapping back? Or was Shaunie out of pocket for acting like the judge of someone else's relationship? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, don't hold back. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about love, support, shade, and whether reality TV is starting to blur the line between entertainment and real-life disrespect. And if this video got you thinking, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're diving deeper than the surface here into the stuff that really matters, not just the edited clips. Turn on your notifications so you never miss the truth behind the drama. Until next time, stay real, protect your peace, and never be afraid to speak your truth even when it's uncomfortable. Thanks for watching.